to Lancers TV. I'm Stephanie Padilla.
And I'm Reagan Melfi. California Baptist University starts off the school year with the opening of a new addition to campus dining, The Habit. The campus continues to expand their dining options as The Habit offers many favorites from their full-service restaurants, such as their signature charburgers and milkshakes. Students are lining up to try out CBU's new addition to campus dining. Junior business major Ivan Monsalve says he is liking this new addition.
You have great fries. I usually order the double char without lettuce and tomato. That's pretty much what I get, and I get a vanilla milkshake or a strawberry one.
CBU engineering students are in for a treat with the opening of the state-of-the-art Bournes College of Engineering building. Dr. Donaldson, Dean of the School of Engineering, gave us an inside look. The Gordon and Jill Bournes College of Engineering building holds 25 classrooms and 19 labs, each of which serve a different purpose. Another cool feature you will find is this color-coded ceiling. It was painted to help students identify the different components and their purpose. Among the many amenities this building has to offer is a 3D print lab located on the first floor. Bryce Ellis, junior engineering major, says,
my favorite part is that I can model something, early in the morning, come in at 8 or 9, model something for a couple hours, start it and print it. I can come in tonight and have it fully done. I can put it together, I can test it, everything like that, which is pretty fun from my point of view because I like tinkering and everything. But for students, it's really helpful because they can actually see and touch all the stuff that they're working with, which a lot of times you don't get to.
The building also offers an array of seating areas, from those who want to sit and study to others who want to work on a group project.
A lot of engineering is done in group projects, so probably like 1 to 2 out of every 3 classes have some sort of lab that needs to be worked together on by like 3 to 5 students. And so in the previous engineering building, it was really difficult to find a study space to work together. And in this building, there is plenty of study areas. There's 3 different study areas just on this floor, and there's always plenty of empty classrooms that people can use.
It's amazing that CBU only built it in less than 2 years.
The preparation for it must have been extensive. Similarly, the Lancer ladies took over the rec center for the annual Ladies' Night. California Baptist University dedicates the night to the ladies twice a semester. All female students are welcomed in the Recreation Center for an evening to leave all studying behind and get pampered, educated on women's health, and learn about the exercise programs the rec center has to offer.
It's like kind of a little time to get away from school and just kind of relax and take care of yourself and your health and fitness and everything.
There will be more than one ladies' night this semester. Dates will be announced soon.
Ladies' Night is not the only night to consider your health and wellness. Local to CBU, a new smoothie shop is open for business. Flavor Theory Shop offers a modern way of eating well and is now open for the enjoyment of the community and the students in the area. Owner Anish Gala shares of its popularity.
Our most popular items are the acai bowls. So we have 4 bases, acai, Thai, matcha, and coconut activated charcoal. That's definitely our biggest seller because we differentiate ourselves by having unlimited toppings. We have almost 40 toppings. We have our granola, our homemade chia pudding, all of our fruits and all of our dry toppings on top. So that's definitely our biggest seller right now. People are really able to pick and choose certain bowls that really kind of they like, rather than kind of just picking something off the menu that they might not necessarily like all the toppings.
Anish welcomes customers to be healthy, all the while earning rewards points with every purchase.
It's time for sports. Here's Sydney Rocket with your Lance-Up Sports Update. Sydney?
Hello and welcome to your Lance-Up Sports Update. I'm Sydney Rocket. With the rise to Division I, CBU Sports is competing in the Western Athletic Conference WAC for the first time. Women's soccer is in season and they are currently on a 3-game winning streak in the WAC. They hold a record of 3-1 in conference and have 5 games remaining. The last time to catch them in action will be on their home field on Friday, October 26th. Men's soccer is battling in their first year part of the WAC with a record of 1-4 and are hoping to win the rest of their matches. You can catch your Lancers in their last 2 home games on Friday, October 26th and Sunday, October 28th. Women's volleyball is dominating their first season part of the WAC with a record of 4-2. The Lancers just took down the previous WAC tournament champions, California State University Bakersfield, this past weekend. Catch your CBU women's volleyball team in action while you can. They have 5 home games remaining in their conference season. Women's golf made history with their first tournament win in its NCAA Division I era at the Intercollegiate on September 17, 2018. Women's golf's own Erica Wang is named the WAC Golfer of the Month, giving them a strong start to their season. Men's golf is steadily improving in their first Division I season. The Lancers claimed several head-to-head wins at the Colorado Invitational, taking 8th place. Men's water polo is upsetting teams in their season. They had the biggest win in the Western Water Polo Association in team history, with a 10-9 conference win over UC San Diego on October 5th. You can catch your Lancers in their next home game on October 27th. After 5 seasons in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference, CBU men's and women's swim and dive have high expectations for competing in the WAC. They are excited to compete at the highest level. Their seasons are just starting. Make sure you see them compete. For the first time ever, CBU will be having a dance team. The girls are excited to be a part of the first ever dance team at CBU. They can't wait to showcase what they can do. CBU dance team prepares for their upcoming school year with Coach Christy Kane Mapes leading the girls in their first season with competitions in the near future.
We're going to compete at USA, regionals and nationals. We actually went to camp this summer and we were the only team that won a full paid bid with USA. So the girls already have a full paid bid to attend nationals, which is a really big honor.
Dance team members expressed their excitement to compete and perform on campus.
Performing in front of the student body, getting everyone hyped up, basketball games, and then of course like getting to know everyone on my team and getting involved in school and school spirit.
They will be showcasing their talents at the men's basketball games and at nationals this upcoming February. Get hyped! CBU men's and women's basketball teams will be kicking off their season at Midnight Madness on Friday, October 26th at the Event Center. This is something you do not want to miss. There will be music, a dunk contest, a 3-point shootout, performances by our cheer and dance teams, and more. The pre-party begins at 9 and doors open at 10. Hope to see you there. That's all for your Lansub Sports Update. Up next, we have Ashley Jimenez with Lancers Noticias. Until next time.
Muchísimas gracias, Sydney. Bienvenidos a Lancers Noticias. El mes de septiembre festejamos el patrimonio hispano en cada rincón del mundo. Y CBU no se queda atrás. Veamos.
CBU refresca a los estudiantes con una noche dedicada a celebrar el patrimonio hispano. Sirviendo comidas tradicionales y ricos antojitos mexicanos, la línea de estudiantes se formó desde las 7 de la tarde hasta las 9 de la noche. Aparte de la rica comida hispana, las presentaciones de folclórico mexicano permitieron la emoción en la multitud. El ambiente dejó ser una noche inolvidable.
La rica cultura hispana también se ha apreciado fuera del ambiente escolar, especialmente en la industria de música.
La música latina ha explotado en las listas de música en los Estados Unidos. Ha influenciado la sociedad y la cultura estadounidense con sus ritmos tropicales, con artistas como Bad Bunny, Maluma y J Balvin. Artistas con raíces hispanas quienes son parte de la música en inglés como Cardi B, Selena Gomez y Becky G, están colaborando con artistas latinos y arrasando en los Billboard Hot 100. La influencia ha sido tanta que el famoso productor musical Tommy Mottola ha apadrinado un proyecto por el nombre de The Latin Explosion: A New America, un documental que examina la influencia de la música latina. Pueden encontrar ese documental por HBO. Quizás una de las colaboraciones más queridas es la del rapero puertorriqueño Bad Bunny y el rapero canadiense Drake. La canción Mía ha recibido 36 millones de streams y es por el momento la canción más bajada por los medios musicales.
Eso concluye el segmento de Lancers Noticias. Para cerrar el noticiero, les tenemos una historia especial y Azucena Orozco explicará los detalles. Para Lancers TV, soy Ashley Jiménez.
Thanks, Ashley. The renowned Miss America pageant was held over the summer in Atlantic City. And Miss California is none other than Mackenzie Freed, a CBU summa cum laude graduate from the class of 2017. She stopped by our studio this past week to tell us about her experience.
So happy to be back in California. Miss America was an incredible experience, but we are really spoiled growing up and living in California climate-wise, and New Jersey at the end of August, beginning of September is extremely unpleasant. So despite the fact that it was a fantastic experience, really literally a once-in-a-lifetime experience, I am very happy to be back on the West Coast. This was my 4th time competing for Miss California, so when you go back so many times, you kind of have a good idea of what to expect and how the typical run of the 2 weeks that you're there goes. Obviously things change for every year, but for the most part, you kind of have a solid idea of what to expect. Miss America was so different than anything that I have ever experienced, and I think that was something that made it really special for myself and for all of the other state title holders, because we were very much so on an even playing field. None of us had any idea what was going on, so we really bonded over the fact that we were there literally living out our childhood dreams and getting to have this experience that so few women have ever gotten to have.
Your reaction when you won Miss California was priceless. I loved it.
Thank you.
What was going on through your head? What were you thinking when they said Treasure Island?
So, competing 4 times it was always something I wanted to do. Everybody goes to Miss California because you want to win, right? You wouldn't compete, you wouldn't put in the time, and you wouldn't put in the effort if you didn't want to win and feel like you could. But just because you want to and you think that you are capable doesn't mean you think that it'll actually happen, and then it does. And I had no idea how to process that in my brain. And I remember thinking when they called my name that when you're watching a movie and there's an explosion and you know how the screen goes quiet, but you can hear like this ringing and like muffled sounds of screaming or whatever is going on, that's exactly how I felt. So I knew that everybody was cheering and everybody was clapping, but I was like in this bubble where I could only hear like muffled sounds. And I remember looking out into the audience before the former title holder, Jillian Smith, when she was walking to me with the crown and the sash. I remember looking out into the audience and thinking, like, there's no way that this is actually happening. There's absolutely no way. And then after it was over, I was like, wait, we have to rewind and we have to do this again, because I wasn't fully present. Like, I was in the mindset of, this can't be real. Like, this has to be a dream. Never stop dreaming, because like I said, you never think that it will actually happen because you're trying to be as realistic as possible. And in reality, I mean, any of the top 7 that were standing up there with me at Miss California would have made a fantastic Miss California. And it just so happened that that was my moment. But that wouldn't have been my moment if I hadn't competed in the years prior. So despite the fact that you may have setbacks, I will not call them failures, I will call them setbacks. You may have setbacks on the road to reach your dreams, but please don't ever give up, because you will make it happen.
What a great start to the semester.
It sure has been. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Make sure you follow us on Answer Media Group on Instagram to get more information on our next show. Goodbye.